Let's make masala mac and cheese. But first, we need to learn the history. Mac and cheese can date back to 14th and 15th century Italy. However, the mac and cheese we know today is far from what was made. In Italy, a combination of noodles, cheese, and butter was used to make a dish in the book called Liber de Cucina. The dish made its way to the United States almost 500 years later through the chef of Thomas Jefferson, who went by the name of James Hemings. He was a refined cook who had mastered French and European cuisine. When Jefferson first had the dish, he was blown away and immediately shared it amongst family and friends. It soon rapidly spread through America. When the Industrial Revolution began, later, it began to become available for all Americans due to the surplus of pasta and dairy products being produced. A couple decades later, America found that a mass of Americans lacked jobs and stable incomes due to the wave of immigrants in America. This meant that food was scarce in some households. However, new companies arrived. Kraft was a company that revolutionary, could be made through one box, could serve a family of 4, and only costed 20 cents. It provided a sense of food for thousands of America, even through the Great Depression. But that's not it. The mac and cheese that we're making doesn't just have American roots, but Indian as well. The Indian roots come from the masala used in the dish. Masala is a combination of spices used to make a tasty seasoning. The origins of this masala date back thousands of years when Indians found a surplus of spices in their country and centered their cuisine around it. As well, through the great spice trade, India was able to accumulate even more spices from Africa and Europe and even trade their own. The Masala Mac dish originates in my family and dates back 45 years to when my mother was a child. Her family had moved to America from India and had to learn how to assimilate with American cultures. They enjoyed the joys of American food like fried chicken and especially Kraft mac and cheese. But my grandmother wanted her children to still remember aspects of their Indian heritage and culture and added spices and diverse ingredients into these American foods. I chose the masala mac that my grandmother and my mother makes due to the comfort it provides me because of the American and Indian roots. As well, it dates back almost a half century and has been passed down 2 generations to me. Now, let's make the mac and cheese. Let's make some masala mac and cheese. First, salt your water like the ocean, add in elbow macaroni, put oil in a pan, and cook your cubed chicken until well done. Then, in the same pan, add onions and tomatoes and saute them. Then, add tomato paste and chicken stock. Then your masala slices. Then a cup of 2% milk, a cup of heavy cream, 2 cheeses of choice, mozzarella and sharp cheddar. Add back your pasta, mix it up, and your chicken, and finish with a dash of salt. Enjoy!